Hello everyone and welcome back. I am again filming on my phone, which I probably will be for a while because I'm not going to be buying an SD card anytime soon. So I figured while I'm still off on holidays for work, I'm going to be filming quite a few of these recipe videos because I have time to film and edit and upload, so why not? I'm going to be sharing with you what I call my ultimate veggie nachos today. This is pretty much what I use every time, give or take, swap out some brands and particular items depending on what's available and what's on sale, but this is pretty much the type of stuff that I use. So again, nothing particularly perfect, nothing particularly special, and I also need to mention that this is not authentic in any way. This is just what I use, what I bought this time, and what I already own, what I already had, and what was available. So if you can hear a ticking noise, that's because I've turned my oven on to preheat. That's what the light is on for. Normally you can't hear it on my other camera because I have a microphone cover, but if you can hear it, that is my oven on. And if there's any other whirring noise you can hear, my air conditioner is on because it's very hot right now for some reason. So I also do have a baking tray with a bit of baking paper on it. I might as well just pull this together as I go because it's quick and simple and easy. So I have Ccheese, which, as you can see, half price. These were on sale at my work. I bought a couple of bags because they were going out of date soon, which these worked out to be cheaper because they were half price. You know, worked out to be cheaper. So I either use Ccheese and Ccheese Doritos or those like corn tostada chip things. I prefer using those like tostada actual like tortilla strip things, but these were on sale, so that's what I'm using today. So then I'm going to put some salsa on top, and we got this new brand at the supermarket. I decided to try it. As you can see, I have been using it. I ate nachos last night, and then I tried to dip this a little bit beforehand just in case it was disgusting, but I sprinkle some salsa all around. You can use that green salsa, which they finally bought green salsa to Australia. That salsa verde stuff, we finally have some here. I don't always use this, but this was a new thing in the supermarket, and I bought a can of this nacho cheese sauce because I wanted to try it. It's got a 2-level chili thing, and there are some very slight green bits in it. So this does have a couple of jalapeno bits in it. Normally, this is going to sound so stupid. Normally I hate and absolutely hate nacho cheese stuff, but the last like 2 weeks I've had the biggest craving for nacho cheese sauce, and let me tell you, this is a nice one. Okay, it's like $8 a tin, so it's expensive as heck, but I wanted to try it to see how it went. I'm not saying I will buy this every time. I'm going to show you guys one day how I make my nacho cheese dip. Right now, my favorite toppings are these and some beans. So I do have some beans in this container because I just literally opened them. And I'm gonna sprinkle some beans. So this is a 4-bean mix, it's called. So there's kidney beans and some other beans. I don't really know what beans to be honest with you, because I've never really eaten beans much in my life. I only just started eating beans when I moved out, so I buy these like 4-bean mix, Mexican bean mix, that sort of thing. That's how I get my protein, I guess you could say. Then I sprinkle on a couple of chopped up jalapenos. These are like the tinned, jarred, like pickled jalapenos. I did buy store-bought ones this time because I know I have 3 jalapeno plants outside. But do you think I remembered to like pickle my own? Absolutely not. Then I put on some red capsicum, or usually I prefer the yellow one, but the red one was much cheaper. And I'm probably not going to eat all this. Half of this will be for my lunch tomorrow, because, you know, I always eat leftovers. And then red onion, because to be honest, like, red onion is like my favorite thing ever. Onion is my favorite vegetable. I eat onion on everything. I've always got onions in the fridge. I'll literally eat onions till I look like it. And then last but not least, sprinkling on just some lactose-free cheese. This is just, I don't know, the perfect bake cheese, mozzarella cheese, whatever. I buy lactose-free cheese, so there's only a very few available, but you can use mozzarella, you can use whatever you want. I know I just use mozzarella on my pizza, but it's the only time I eat proper dairy cheese. So, and I buy it in the bag because if anyone knows me, they know that anytime I grate cheese myself, I end up grating my fingers. So I don't. I'm gonna put this in the oven. My oven's preheated to about 180-ish, and I'm going to cook them until the cheese is melted to my desired liking, and I'll bring them out of the oven when they're ready. Okay, so here they are. They've been out the oven about 3 minutes. I sliced up some spring onions. Now this is a lot of spring onions. Normally I'll do half spring onions, half coriander, but I forgot to buy some coriander and my plant died. So unfortunately I don't have any coriander right now, but normally, actually, hang on, I have some dry coriander, so I can sprinkle that on the top. That works out. I have one of these squeezy pouches of sour cream, which is usually not my favorite because they're a lot more runny, but I had it and I wasn't going out to buy anything extra. So this is what I am using today. But typically I like the sour cream that like comes in the tubs because they're a lot thicker. And again, please just excuse this. I really haven't eaten since last night. So this is what I'm using. This is what I'm eating. And the bottoms of the spring onions, I'm going to plant these in one of my pots out the back because I use so many spring onions. Growing them seems like a much better solution to me. So unfortunately, I'm prone to killing them as well. So I just buy some every now and then when they're on sale and plant them. And I actually end up getting more use because they grow and I trim them, they grow and I trim them, and I can keep reusing them. Sprinkle of dried coriander over the top. Again, typically for some freshness, fresh coriander, even some lettuce I could shred up and put over the top, but usually for nachos, it's spring onions and coriander. I'll like put a heap on top. But there we go. You have it. That is my amazing ultimate loaded vegetarian nachos. These smell so good. I am now utterly starving because again, it's been 24 hours since I ate. I apologize for the huge portion, but like I said, this is pretty much the only time I eat. So again, recipe in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.